Damn it! Damn it all! I don't know how much more of this indignity I can take. To think I've been captured by humans of all things. Next in line to be Demon King. I'm next in line to be a demon royalty. I refuse to be locked up like some wild animal. Stamped collar. Ever since they slapped it on me after that ambush, my magic has all but vanished. Because of that, I've been made to rot down here for weeks. This is unacceptable. I have to get out of here. We're in the middle of a war here. I can't just sit like some helpless prisoner. There's no way my parents can handle all these human pests by themselves. There's too many fronts to cover. Wonderful, just what I need. What whelp did they send down to feed me this time? Whoever they are, I'm sure they'll be as spineless as the rest. And if they get any ideas, I don't mind biting off more fingers. Maid? Do they think I'll be more lenient and docile because you're a woman? Hey, why are you smirking about? Just what do you find so amusing about this? Huh? Is that even a question? Of course I'm a real demon. You must be living under a rock if you can't even recognize an enemy while a war is going on. Just not any demon, mind you. I'm Valerie, here to the Demon King's throne. So don't you and your little friends think you'll get away with this. Because, I swear, once I'm free, this entire kingdom of yours will burn, along with you and every other human in this place. Don't mock me. Of course I want to leave this place. A demon of royalty chained to the wall of a human dungeon? It's humiliating beyond words. But does it look like I'm in a state to leave? Chained like a damned animal. And this collar blocking my magic power. What options could I possibly have? Swear, I'll give anything to get out of here. Huh? Then I'm in luck. What's that supposed to? Wait, how did your clothes, they suddenly changed? You're a witch! Don't take me for a fool. I'm well aware a small amount of humans can wield magic in this country. But it's also the fact that all the mages of this country are the sad little lapdog of your pathetic king. So on with it. Who are you, and what do you want? What? The Red Witch? That's what you go by? Fine. Not like I need a name of a human anyway. And what does the witch want with me? To free me? You're either mad or an idiot. Why would a human caster like you want to free the royalty of your enemy? To teach your king a lesson? You expect me to take your word for a reason as flimsy as that? Do I have any other choice? You're more confident and brazen than any other human I've met. I'll give you that. But that still doesn't amount to anything, when you don't seem to have an actual plan as of yet. That maid disguise might have gotten you down here, but it doesn't look like you have a key to actually get me out of here. What the? Of course. Damned human magic. I shouldn't be surprised by anything anymore. The weak always finds ways to get by with cheap tricks. Don't relate our magic to yours, you pest. While your people need endless maddening spells, a demon's magic is pure and comes from sheer will. It's part of our nature. Makes us faster, stronger, smarter. All we have to do is think, and our magic acts according to our desire. The fact that you pathetic humans need collars to weaken us is proof of how pathetic you are compared to our magic. Smirk at me again and let's see what happens, wench. Play nice? You're telling the demon royalty to play nice. Fine. That means getting out of here. Play a little game. Just for a little time being. Now, what it is you want then? Don't play dumb. Even what you've said. I highly doubt you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. Humans always have an ulterior motive. Asylum and land? That's it? That's all you want in return from this? Land and a home in a demon country? What I think I was right earlier. You must really be mad, but fine then. If it's truly not going to cost me anything, you have my word. Free me and get me home, and you'll have your safety and land. So get on with it then. Start by getting this blasted collar, and I'll do the rest. What? What do you mean not yet? This is supposed to be a joke. I'm not amused. Just in case, are you seriously saying you mean to keep me in this thing just for the sake of insurance? Fine, damn it. Fine. Not like I have much of a choice anyways. Just hurry and get these chains off me then. Finally free of those cursed shackles. Sounds like someone's caught on to the fact that you snuck your way in here. Got any more brilliant ideas, human? What? Take your hands. Why do I have to? Forget it. There. Now what? Gods, that was awful. Never do that to me again. No, if it wasn't obvious. I'm not used to teleportation magic. In case you forgot, demon magic is different compared to your human magic. All demons are born with wings. They can naturally generate from our backs should we need them. That's why there was never any need of us to incorporate that wretched teleportation magic. Thank God for that. Anyways, where are we now? This doesn't look anything like that abhorrent capital they dragged me to. Forest in the east of the city? As nauseating as experiencing once, must admit traveling that far that quick was impressive. And that actually works the best for us. We need to start heading east to get back to my country anyways. Do I look like someone who needs a map to find their way back to their own country? Look up and pay attention, human. The sun may be still setting, but since it is, that means it's setting to the west, and my country is to the east of the wretched country. Now, if you're done with redundant questions, it's best we start walking. Human or not, having a horde of guards following us won't end well. And depending how far we are from the border, we'll probably be walking around for the next 4 to 5 days straight. Yes, walking, because I'm not going to keep along with that stomach-churning teleportation spell again. And also because you insist on keeping me restrained in an accursed collar when I could easily fly us back. Unless you change your mind and would like to save some time. Of course not. Wonderful. Then we better start walking. You better prove useful by the end of this, human. Wait. Huh? What the? For once, this is a pleasant surprise. Guess it completely slipped in my mind I was still left in those dungeon rags. Would have looked very out of place if I'd walked out in the open in clothes such as that. Don't stop playing cute, human. I may be royalty, but I'm practical enough to not whine about clothes like some spoiled brat. And while I frankly look like a walking shadow in all this black, at least it's all in good taste. The hooded cloak is also a very comforting touch. Covers the colors pretty decent. Covers the color pretty decently. So, anything left to worry about? Good. So let's get moving. The sooner we leave this country, the better. You can drop the Your Highness title already. It's maddening to hear you say it so sarcastically like that. I may need you for now, but my patience has its limits. And secondly, it's better no one realizes who I am. That pesky king will already be up in arms when he hears that I've escaped. We don't need him hearing any information about where we are. So, just for now, you can simply call me Valerie. And while I know you've given me your title, Miss Red Witch, what's your name? That's a decent name for a human. Anyways, with that all out of the way, let's get going then. Well, obviously, we'll need to find a place to rest. This isn't my time-traveling human. If we're lucky enough, we might be able to find a village before night falls. But you do well to keep in mind our situation. Demon or not, a freed war prisoner and a witch will most likely be frowned upon wherever we go. Leave it to you. Fine then. Besides breaking me out, it would be nice to know you're not completely useless. Then while we travel, I'll consider you my guide for the time being. You better not make me regret this, Miss Witch.